Things are starting to move on the stock market, especially Tesla, but we are going to take a look at the stock indices, gold, silver, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Is it the time to get back into Bitcoin and Ethereum? So Tesla closed at 447.43, up $8.12. That's 1.85% higher. Post-market down by 60 cents. So let's take a look at what we have here on our chart. So again, the large bullish channel is still intact. The smaller bullish channel is still intact. We have been touching support like we were married to it, like, 4 times in 6 days. That's a pretty good average. So making higher lows, we had a flat top right here at 440.13, and then boom, we have a breakout. So we close higher than 440.13 on the daily chart. We have stochastic over 60. This is officially a breakout. We are even higher than the 21-day moving average. So, things are starting to significantly move up. This is what we are doing on this channel. We are looking at the market as a whole, and we are finding patterns, and the pattern is we could not close above 440.13 since October 8th. You can say, well, it's only 2 weeks. Yeah, it's only 2 weeks. It's only 2 weeks. This is the pattern that we have. It's not the biggest pattern in the world. Sometimes we find big patterns. We had one right here. We had one at 273.79. If you look at my video, July 9, 2024, we caved into 273.79, 273.79, 273.79. This was 3 months. And we had not closed above a year before. So this is basically a 1 year pattern. We had a nice move. So yes, this is not a pattern that is as big. So it might not go as far, but it's still a pattern. It's still an advancement. So buyers could not go higher than 440, and now they have to go higher than 440 to get a Tesla share. A week ago, they could buy a Tesla share lower than 440. Now they cannot. This is what this means. This is what these lines mean. It shows where the buyers and sellers are and where they are competing. Where is the tug of war between the buyers and sellers? So right now, this is an absolute fact. You need to pay more. If you want a Tesla share, starting today, you need to pay more than 440.13. So that's a change in the market. It's not the biggest change in the world, but this is a change. On Wednesday, we are going to get the earnings call for Tesla. So maybe this is going to change a little bit more. Nobody knows what is going to happen, but maybe because of the earnings, more people will want to buy Tesla shares. And how are we going to know that more people want to buy Tesla shares? Well, we can look at the volume. And we can look at how far the buyers need to go in order to get a Tesla share. Last time, not too long ago, we had sellers. We had enough sellers at 452.91 right here. We had enough sellers to bring the price down. So is it going to happen again? We don't know. But if we close higher than 452.91, we are going to know that those sellers that were here before are no longer here compared to the buyers, or they are just more buyers, and they are going to push the price higher. And the next area where the sellers are going to be is right here. Right here on this bullish channel resistance. This is a resistance. So we could be seeing Tesla. So Tesla could go to $500. This is what I'm trying to say. $500 is not out of the realm of possibilities. If we have an imbalance in the market, this is the quiz. What is the imbalance in the market we are going to look at? We are going to look at a break above 452.91. This is the imbalance in the market. If we see a break above that, this is telling us that there's an imbalance in the favor of the buyers. I say this, I use air quotes because It's never in the favor of the buyers to pay higher. But if they don't have any more choice and they still want a share, they will have to chase the sellers. So 452.91, this is the number you need to remember on Thursday. Okay, let's take a look at the rest of the market. So the VIX, oh, look at this. VIX 1824, 1824. We like it below 20. Last week was a really hard week. We had the VIX as high as 28. That was pretty scary. Now it's cooling down a whole lot. 1824, very, very good. We are very happy about this. If it could continue and go even lower than that, 1739, I would not mind that at all, because this is where we were not too long ago. Not too long ago, you know, I can just draw a line and this is where we were. I would want the stock market to go a little bit lower than that 1739. That would be great, but I'm going to take a 2.50, but I am going to take 2.53 down today. I'm going to take this. Dow Jones, so Dow Jones was into a downward channel, not the big one, you know, it lasted a couple of weeks. You know, this was the downward channel right here, and now we are breaking outside of it. Nice green candle, up 1%. Great news. Look at this. Look at this. SPX could not break above 66.54. 66.54 right here. 1 week. Could not close above. Boom, we're closing above. Now we are tickling 67.54. Okay, yes, it's possible that we just go sideways a while. You know, we were on the resistance side, went on the support side very fast, and now we are inching our back up. It's possible that we just zigzag. I'm still happy to see this green candle right here. Once we are going to break 66.54, then this is going to be bigger news. And look at this. Stochastic is back over 60. Our reversal indicator has just turned bullish. So, you know, things are looking pretty good for this. QQQ, same thing, you know, touching its resistance right there. 613.27. NASDAQ, same exact thing. So they could all break together. This is going to be great. And Russell getting back above 24.82, which it had a hard time staying above. 1 day above, 2 days above. Now it's still above, and you know, hopefully it stays above. Let's take a look at gold and silver. Gold continuing higher, up 3% today. Silver also, you know, also picking back up. Picking back up after the move down that we had right here, October 17. Big red candle, but right smack on support. And now we are bouncing on that support. So we love this. We just like silver to continue. Bitcoin starting to climb back a little bit. You know, we had a nice weekend. Last Friday was not that good. Closed at 105. Now we are at 111. So this is a little bit better. We are still outside of our bullish channel. This is the bullish channel right here. We have been into it for a long time. We have not gotten back above it. You know, we have a few resistance. This is a downward channel. You know, this is a downward channel that we are in right now. So, you know, nothing. So Bitcoin is not free to go. No stochastic over 60. No bullish reversal indicator under the 21-day moving average. So these are all signs that are helping us gauge the trend. Is it bullish? Is it bearish? Blah, blah, blah. Right now, it's still bearish for now. This is a nice move, but it's not significant enough to conclude that this is bullish. Ethereum, you know, pulling back a little bit, but still below 4,091. Under the 21-day moving average. No stochastic, no bullish reversal indicator. And BMNR, this is also responding. So we are at 53. We need to break 55.78 to be convinced that this is changing, that the trend is changing. We need BMNR above 55.78 to indicate to us that yes, it's really back in play. Right now, it's still not back in play, even though we cannot be against what just happened. So, of course, news are going to start coming in about the earnings. So this is one of them. Tesla still wants to sell the future. Well, every company is selling the future. No company is selling the past. No company is selling the past. Tesla reports earnings Wednesday after record deliveries. So probably nice profits. Maybe not record profits, but nice profits. With analysts watching margins, cash flow, and whether growth is holding up under pressure. Yeah. Nearsighted analysts, might I say. Analysts expect Q3 revenue around 26 billion and earnings of about 53 to 55 a share, down from last year, even as volume grows. So the question Wednesday won't be just whether Tesla delivered with economics improving, not weakening. With regulatory credits shrinking, labor and input costs rising, and pricing power under threat, the company must show investors how it plans to sustain profitability. Free cash flow will be a major watch point too. Street models have that number clustered around 1.1, 1.3 billion for Q3, down sharply from around 2.7 billion in Q3 2024. And Deutsche Bank says it should still be stronger sequentially from Q2, 146 million. So, this is what the analysts are looking at. We are going to let them look at that. We are going to concentrate looking at the reaction in the market. Is Tesla going to go higher than 452.91 or not? And this is an interesting piece of news right here. Tesla's Roadster reveal and demo still planned for this year. Is it going to be on November 6th or the Investors Assembly? That would be fantastic if they would show us the car then. So Tesla's chief designer Franz von Holzhausen has reaffirmed over the weekend that the unveil and demo for the highly anticipated new Roadster is on track to take place this year. This would be fantastic. So this is something that Franz has said on the Ride the Lightning podcast last Sunday. The car would be shown this year. It would be shown this year, but the Roadster would be available within 2 years. So it's not still with the Roadster out, but at least we would have a finished product that is going to come to production. So it's better than nothing. So yes, this is an exciting week, earnings week. A lot of companies are delivering earnings. So we are going to be here every single day to watch the reaction of the market prior to the earnings. Like right now, we are having a reaction. The stock is climbing. And also after the earnings. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.